Alright, today we're going to mosey down the shop. It's pretty chilly out here. And this video is a little different today. If you saw my last Windrock video, I had a little bit of camper trouble, a little bit of woe. The big thing that happened was I blew 2 tires and damaged the skirt on the bottom of my Forest River Puma. And I don't know, it's been several months. I've called every dealer that I can think of. A lot of them have been like, yeah, no problem. We'll get back with you. And they never got back with me, and repeated calls have not helped. I've called a couple of the local places around here that work on campers. Kind of the same deal. Just can't either. I kind of took the approach of trying to find somebody to either fix it for me or at least sell me the parts, and been unable to do so. Well, it's cold now, but in a few months I'm going to be wanting to make some new trips, and the camper's not fixed yet. So I figured I'd shoot this video. I'm sure somebody out there, if you could drop me a comment, let me know your experience. I don't know if this is exclusively a Forest River issue. I've contacted Forest River directly, and they basically informed me that I needed to talk to a dealer or repair center, which I've talked to, I don't know, around 12 of them, and have not even gotten a quote, price, or anything back, really, at this point, and it's been several months. But I'm just going to go over the damage. Any ideas, I'm open to them, and maybe you've had this trouble too. So back here on the camper, this is the first tire that blew. So you can kind of see the damage here. There used to be a skirt here. There's really no damage other than I will need a new plastic fender. There was a little aluminum brace here, which I can, I've got a machine shop, so I can make a new brace. This really hasn't been damaged. It pulled away a little bit. That just needs to be pushed back in. So basically what happened is the tire core actually came up. This is well protected. There's a big steel, I guess this is part of the frame. Really the only thing it damaged is it basically just tore this sheathing off the outside. You can kind of see what it looks like. I think they call this J panel. And I need about a 4-foot piece here and a new fender. I was able to kind of find the fender. I'm not sure they're an exact match, but online you can find these and order them. I've been hesitant to do that because it'd be a lot easier just to get the right parts from Forest River and replace it. I think these come as a whole, and you cut them here for the slide out. I'll show you the other side here in a second. But main thing I've been trying to get either pricing for or get them to, fix it, is there's a set of screws here. I'll probably need a couple of these. These are like brown with square head drive. This new fender, and there's a 4-foot piece. So this basically only goes from right here to here, which a 4-foot piece would cover this easily, and it overlaps. And this is kind of that brace. There was actually a brace here that's now missing. Little strip of aluminum is all it is. I've got some to go by, but as you can see, this goes all the way down the camper. It goes all the way up the front of the camper. Normally, I actually have the stuff that if I needed to bend this radius, I could, but I can't even find this material. I've even kind of entertained the idea that if I did find this material, even if it was a different color, I would just replace all the skirt with something I could actually purchase easily, because I'm sure this probably is not the last time this will happen. But anyway, if you have any experience with a tire blowout repair, and if anybody has a contact at Forest River, please drop me a comment there. In the previous video that I did, a gentleman was nice enough to get me in contact with their dealer just to let that person know I did contact that dealer. Kind of the same deal. Really never got a call back on pricing or any info, to be honest, which is kind of what I've got every dealer that I've called. But this is the damage on this side. Not too bad. Basically, it's just that skirt, a couple of screws, and that plastic fender. So I'm looking for that. And if we go around the other side, on the way back from Windrock, had another blowout. I ended up just replacing all the tires. The date code on the tire, it was 3 years old. Kind of unfortunate that it had an issue. As you can see here, I kept the panel, but it did rip it off and it bent it there. So same kind of deal. Probably don't need to replace this plastic fender. It looks like to still be in good shape. I could just unscrew it. But on this side, I need about a 10-foot piece. I could do a shorter one, I guess. I could do somewhere here in the middle. But to replace this, you know, back to factory, it's about 10 foot from there to here. As you can see, kind of a quick tip if you want to keep these together on your drive home. I just took a bottle cap, basically, you know, to make a washer so that where it pulled through the screws, I could get it back connected again. All of the hardware on this side is still there. All of the aluminum brackets that come down are still here. So this side will be pretty easy to fix. I've already taken this piece off just to inspect this, and this all still looks good. So the piece slides up underneath and connects, and all of this is still in good shape. This basically popped back on. I need to slide it on a little further there. But this piece stops here and goes all the way up to the front here and connects on. Same kind of deal. It's just a piece of textured, I believe this is just a piece of powder coated aluminum texture. I have found one company online that will make these for you, but you have to take a lot of measurements. Forest River did indicate this is a part that is replaceable, but you got to order it through their dealer network, and you know, I'm not having a lot of luck, and a lot of that may have to do with COVID, you know, lockdowns, etc. I don't know, but I would really, if anybody has any information or happens to work at a camper dealer that sells this stuff, I'd like to hear from you and figure out how to get the proper parts to fix this. If you happen to be local in the North Carolina or northern Georgia area, I would even entertain bringing it to you and paying you to fix it. Mainly I want the camper fixed before camping season starts. So any way that I can accomplish that, I'm really looking to get that done. This was same rear tire. Basically the cord busted out, tire went completely flat, and basically that cord came around and smacked that and tore it off. Now on the way down, I was in like a 70 mile an hour zone, probably doing 65, and it just completely blew that piece off. This side, I was actually taking it really easy through the middle of Knoxville, and probably doing 55, and it still did just about as much damage. It just didn't tear the thing all the way off. Probably because it was better connected. It's a longer piece here, is the only reason it came off. Anyway, I just want to shoot a short video on this and get anybody's ideas. If you see this and want to shoot me a comment, I'd love to hear from you. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.